guys, welcome to vteachacademy.com, and here in this presentation we are going to solve an example on binomial theorem. So here we have to expand x plus y square whole power 6. So if we compare this with the term x plus y whole power n, then we get the value of x as x and y is equal to y square, and the value of n is here 6. So we already know that the expansion of the binomial term x plus y whole power n is given by nc0 x power n plus nc1 x power n minus 1 into y plus nc2 x power n minus 2 into y square plus so on plus ncr x power n minus r into y power r plus so on ncn y power n. Now let us expand the term x plus y square whole power 6. So by replacing the values of n, x and y, we get here 6c0 x power 6 plus 6c1 x power 6 minus 1 into y square plus 6c2 into x power 6 minus 2 into y square whole square plus 6c3 x power 6 minus 3 into y square whole cube plus 6c4 x power 6 minus 4 into y square whole power 4 plus 6c5 into x power 6 minus 5 into y square whole power 5 plus 6c6 x power 6 minus 6 into y square whole power 6. As here n is equal to 6, we have to stop the expansion here. So in the next step, this would come as 6c0 x power 6 plus 6c1 x power 6 minus 1 would come as x power 5 into y square plus 6c2 into x power 6 minus 2 would come as x power 4 into y square whole square would come as y power 4. And similarly, by simplifying all the other terms, we get 6c3 x cube into y power 5 plus 6c4 x square into y power 8 plus 6c5 x to the power 1 into y power 10 plus 6c6 into 1 into y power 12. And now let us find the value of the binomial coefficients 6c0, 6c1, 6c2, 6c3, 6c4, 6c5 and 6c6. So in order to find the binomial coefficients, the formula is NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Now let us find the value of 6c0. So this would come as n factorial, which is nothing but 6 factorial, divided by n minus r factorial would be 6 minus 0 factorial. That would be 6 factorial into r factorial is 0 factorial. Here we can cancel our 6 factorial in the numerator and denominator, and we get the value of 6c0 as 1. So now let us write the value of 6c0 as 1 over here. And then now let us find the value of 6c1. It would be 6 factorial divided by 5 factorial into 1 factorial. So we can write here 6 factorial as 6 into 5 factorial divided by 5 factorial into 1 factorial would be 1. So we can cancel over here 5 factorial in the numerator and denominator, and we get the value as 6. So we get the value of 6c1 as 6. Now let us find the value of 6c2. So it would be 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial into 2 factorial, which would be 6 into 5 into 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial into 2 factorial. Here is 2 into 1. So we can cancel over here 4 factorial in the numerator and denominator, and we get here the product of 6 and 5 as 30 divided by 2 into 1 is 2. So by simplifying, we get here 2 1 time is 2 and 2 15 times is 30. So we get the value of 6c2 as 15. And now let us find the value of 6c3. So it would be 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 3 factorial. This would come as 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial into 3 into 2 into 1. Here we can cancel our 3 factorial in the numerator and denominator, and this would come as 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 2 times is 6 into 1. So here we can cancel over 6 and 6 in the numerator and denominator, and we get the value as 20. So let us write here the value of 6c3 as 20. So we also know the formula NCR is equal to NCn minus r. So here now let us find the value of 6c4. So this would be equal to 6c6 minus 4, which implies 6c2, and we have the 6c2 value as 15. So the value of 6c4 would also be 15. Similarly, by applying the same formula, we can find the value of 6c5. So it would be equal to 6c6 minus 5, which is equal to 6c1. So we have the value of 6c1 as 6. So the value of 6c5 would be 6. Now let us substitute the value of all the binomial coefficients in this expansion. So by substituting we get 1 into x power 6 plus 61 value is 6 into x power 5 into y square plus the value of 62 is 15. So by substituting we get 15 into x power 4 into y power 4, and similarly by substituting all the other values we get 20x cube into y power 5 plus 15 into x square into y power 8 plus 6 into xy to the power 10. So now let us find the value of 66. So by applying the formula NCR is equal to NC n minus R, we get 6C 6 minus 6, which should be 6C0, and we have the value of 6C0 as 1. So we can write over here 1 into y power 12. And therefore we can write this as x power 6 plus 6x power 5 into y square plus 15 x power 4 into y power 4 plus 20 x cube y power 5 plus 15 x square y power 8 plus 6xy power 10 plus y power 12. So this was the basic introduction on how to solve an example on binomial theorem. Hope you understood the concept. To like and subscribe to weteachacademy.com. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.